Kaizer Nation, Zwane, welcome back to our Patreons with me, QB. Now, on today's video, we will be talking about the confirmation that Kaizer have made in terms of a new ground, and then we'll be looking at Langelihle Phili because it's been a long time. Langelihle Phili, and then also we're gonna talk about Zwane, and there's a new player that we have also been linked with. We have been linked with by the name of Abrahams. So that's all that we're gonna be discussing on today's video. Please do make sure that you like if ever you haven't liked, and then subscribe. If this is your first time seeing football trends with QB, and also don't forget to click a bell notification so that next time when I post a new video you will be notified and be able to watch that video. So starting off with the confirmation made by Kaizer Chiefs. Well, I believe it is Motaung who has approved this. So right now there are 3 games that will be played at Royal Bafokeng. Those 3 games include the MTN 8, the league game, which is the Betway Premiership League game, and also the CAF Confederation Cup game. So those 3 games will be played Lapana and Northwest at Royal Bafokeng. So it looks like Kaizer Chiefs were impressed with that stadium, and likely so. Obviously, I do not blame them. So definitely don't forget Buffet to Lapana Northwest. We are waiting and hoping to see you guys there, making sure you fill out the stadiums as we do here in Gauteng when it comes to EFNB. Now, moving on, we jump to Mfana Lapana, Langelihle Phili. Now, with Langelihle Phili, remember there was the whole situation of the swap deal and all that. Now, if you look at Kaizer Chiefs from their side, I'm hoping, or I'm wishing Mfana Nami you guys haven't seen or actually to praise for a while. But then going back to Stellenbosch FC, we've seen, or we have spotted Langelihle Phili, and I feel like their social media page manager or whoever is in charge of making sure that they are posting the photos of the players has been posting Langelihle Phili for the longest time. So this makes me question whether do we need to forget about Langelihle Phili, or should we say no, there's still something that is going to happen? Well, from my understanding, if it happens like this, then it only means one thing: we should start thinking otherwise about Langelihle Phili, and this now becomes a bigger problem. And as I've mentioned, if we fail to get Langelihle Phili, I'm not going to forgive Kaizer Chiefs. Honestly speaking, I'm not even going to buy the Kaizer Chiefs jersey. Honestly speaking, I'm not gonna fight with anyone. I'm just gonna be brutally honest about that. Yes, obviously I don't like the kit that is currently out, but I was willing to sacrifice and make sure to at least I get this, the other one. But now, without the Phili we're fair to, come on, doesn't make any sense. Why should we sacrifice while the club is not sacrificing anything? So that becomes a huge problem and a big bummer for me. But last when was fair to, as I've mentioned, it was the fact that Kaizer Chiefs and Stellenbosch have agreed club to club for the transfer of Phili. But then Phili also, remember, he is a player that is opting or is hoping for a move abroad, not in the Betway Premiership. But hey, at the end of the day, I've made examples with other players who, even though they wanted to move abroad, they ended up being around in the same space. So we will see what is going to happen in terms of Phili, despite him currently training and preparing for the new season with the Stellenbosch FC. Now, I wouldn't mind too much with him because I know he's a player that is going to be ready to play and player fit or whatever it is. But then maybe Kaizer Chiefs have decided, let's just leave him. We might sign him as a free agent if he becomes a free agent. Just like it happened with Zwane. But hey, I don't know, that's just my speculation, nothing concrete. And then we jump to Mfana wethu omncane Zwane. Now with Zwane, it looks like Kaizer Chiefs are proposing another loan deal. Now Why does this make sense? Well, it makes sense because, first of all, remember when we went to preseason, he was not there. He was not part of the squad. Now, maybe it has to do with the visa issues because remember, Utemagas joiner, he was coming back from Zwane FC, and also there were rumors they are not sure about his future and all of that. But for me, according to what I'm seeing or what I'm hearing, is that Kaizer Chiefs are not ready to let go of Zwane. So, despite everything, and I remember when we signed Fernando de Cruz on the first preseason, there were rumors that Fernando de Cruz is happy with the player. So I'm asking myself, Uti, what has changed this time around? Why are we not seeing him in the training sessions with the rest of the team? Well, I don't know, honestly speaking, but what we are getting or hearing is the fact that Zwane has been proposed to a loan move, and it looks like there are teams that are interested in getting him on a loan move or on a loan deal. But Kaizer just wants the player to play longer, not to play just for a few minutes or few games and then leave. No, they want him to play consistently. Now, there's one thing that I'm going to say, and I'm always going to say, with Zwane, I felt like there's always this problem of us playing him in the wrong position. Umfana should be playing as an attacking or a central midfielder, not a holding, not clear positioning a number 6. Let's forget when it comes to that one, because Umfana is, first of all, chess boy was Langelihle, is relaxed. He's someone who just needs to receive the ball and give you something going forward. Not to say to go and retrieve the ball so that you can be able to do something with it. By the time I retrieve the ball, I say and then it becomes a bit of a problem. Now, I'm not saying that should be the case, but I'm just trying to make an example in an exaggerated way. So with Zwane, I think it would be best for us to play him in the right position. See as a 6, because he's not. It's either we play him as a box to box or then that's it, Shail. But the fact that we want to play him as a DM, it won't work. We look at the physicality of the player and we say, no, definitely. Defender. No, he's not a defender. Honestly speaking, he's not a defender. He's an offensive player. We might be looking for offensive players probably to find out which must integrate. He might work wonders for us offensively going forward. But then for someone to retrieve the ball, there are players who will be able to do that job. And then by the first line of defense, obviously, the first line of the defense don't do a lot when it comes to pressing. As I've mentioned with Umfundo Velagazi, we should not be expecting a lot when it comes to pressing Umfundo Velagazi. Now, I do hear that the coach Tua is happy because Umfundo managed to try very hard to press, and then also he managed to score. So the coach is happy about that. And remember, he's a star player for the coach, so definitely we should be expecting a lot more from him this new season. And then now we get to the rumors of the day. Hey, my rumors are clear corner, just manga. But hey, here they are. We have been linked with another Stellenbosch FC player, Kamalaki Faiz Abrahams. I'm not sure how it is pronounced, but Abrahams is a 21-year-old. He's a right winger. You can also play as a left winger. He played 11 games, scored 3 goals and assisted 3 times, which in total is a 6-goal contribution in 1 leg. Now, the problem is he was playing on a loan on the 2nd tier division. The club that he was playing for, it's a club in Israel. I'm not sure about it, but I'm not sure about the name of the club because I don't know how to pronounce it, so instead of including it there. But now, with the rumors, it's not rumors, but with the rumors, Kaizer Chiefs have shown interest, and there's clubs like Orlando Pirates. There was a proposed move for him to go to Orlando Pirates, but it did not happen. Talks fell through, according to the rumors. And then also, Durban City, they wanted to take him out on a loan to Durban City, but nothing materialized in terms of this young player. Well, honestly speaking with you guys, for me, I feel like this is a hoax. Why? Well, first of all, we are looking at Langelihle Phili. is a Stellenbosch player. And what makes us think that if we fail to get Phili, who is a bit older than this guy, obviously he's playing on the Betway Premiership, he's an incredible player. He's a starter for Stellenbosch. Now we look at the young player whom they do not want to let go of, first of all, and then we think we're gonna be able to sign that young player for way less. I don't know, but hey, maybe it happened. So we'll see as time goes on if those rumors are true. But if not, I will be here, guys, to let you know and disappoint you with, you know what, well, perhaps just forget about him. But it does make sense why we are being linked with him. Why? Well, first of all, he is a winger, but then he's a young winger, and I don't know if there's any difference to the current wingers that we do have. But then the only thing I can say is playing 11 games and scoring 3 goals with 3 assists, contributing to 6 goal contribution. That's more than 50% of the games that he has played, which is, it's very good. It's a good record, you know, for this player. He has great potential. Unfortunately, I'm begging to see how he plays in terms of the style of play. But playing in Israel on the second tier division, we might think it's weak, but we don't know much about the league. So, we will see. We'll see as time goes on. But anyways, this is it. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like the video. If you haven't liked Bona, what's something new? Kombule, Kosi, Alpelu Moya. Peace. Langelihle.